I didn't know what made Newfoundland such an attractive destination for Yuzi and me. We were so sure about going ever since we saw the ads almost 7 years ago. Back then, we were still undergrads, navigating school and life in this foreign country as buddies and roomies. Was it just the landscape, or was there something else? It was a promise we made to each other of going together, and we're finally going this time.
Telling me things will get better somewhere up the way.
St. John's welcomed us with a hot meal, some live music, a hurricane, and most importantly, a stormy, angry sea that comes with it. Coming from a coastal city in China, I don't think I've ever appreciated the beauty of it as much.
Before going to Newfoundland, I actually did lots of research on the food, and I spoke to my coworker, who's from Newfoundland, and I didn't know she was from Newfoundland until she brought Jake's dinner for lunch at work.
For those of you who don't know, a Jake's dinner, aka a boiled dinner, is a Newfoundland tradition which consists of salt beef, turnip, cabbage, potato, carrot, and peas pudding, topped with gravy.
So my expectation was to, really experience the life of the local.
Am I in it?
Yeah, you are.
Really just spending time with you guys, with my best friends. You guys would have like local beer and enjoy the local brewery. But for me, I don't drink, so I'm just happy to see you guys.
Having a similar goal of trying local food, I ordered a moose stew instead of a rabbit pot pie, advised by our lovely server, who had a bunny at home. The stew was packed with veggies, which is always a plus for me. The moose was a bit dry though. Yuzi told me that he had a much drier moose burger before. At the end of the day, the stew was very warm and hearty. That's all I needed. The hurricane stayed with us for a few more days. As a result, a couple of plans got shifted or cancelled, testing our patience and endurance. But we were so determined to go out and explore regardless of the circumstances. Some tough weather couldn't reduce our appetite either. We were versatile human beings after all, enjoying whatever Newfoundland offers.
On the way home, they'll put it in the certain time, so you stuff with it.
对，那你看你不是东北，跟我们25号就不是一味儿吗？
Although it's interesting this year because we moved in January, so obviously.
这面包新鲜烤了，所以搁冰箱里之后，它就会变得有点硬。最好就现场吃，真好吃。如果是 fresh 的话更好吃，面包稍微有点硬。它酱料很好吃，这种 mayo 超级好吃，里边还有点 cheese， 哎呦，简直是美味。然后 lemongrass chicken 也很好吃，很鲜，很软。
After all the shower and blow, guess what Newfoundland rewarded us with? A rainbow. And alongside it, there is a refreshing and peaceful coast. I anticipated hiking on the Grossmore Mountain Trail the most from this trip, which took us to the second highest peak in Newfoundland, and rated hard on all trails. But before that, we gotta have some breakfast and enjoy the long-awaited sunshine first. I thought I was prepared. I worked out the entire summer. I read the reviews to set my expectations straight. I bought a new pair of hiking boots and tested them out. I even brought gloves with me for climbing the stoniest part of the inclination. However, what was waiting for us was more than that.
So stony. And that's the summit we're going to reach.
My hiking journey started in Banff 2 years ago with Yuzi when I visited. By that time, he was already an experienced hiker and knew the ins and outs of the mountains.
I arrived in Calgary in July 2017. So first time hiking Marin Lake, I was having cramps on my legs. I was almost crying halfway, like when we were descending. Yeah, but the cardio part became almost negligible. So last year when we did Egypt Lake by Sunshine Valley in Banff, we went into the mountains around 9 in the morning. We came home in the morning the next day. Yeah, it was a long hike. Yeah, and it was really challenging physically. Yeah, even though I was super tired. Like my legs were hurting and my feet were all swollen. I almost lost a fingernail. Yeah, but it's 100% worth it. Used to be a cook 3 years ago, so I'm just happy preparing like sandwiches, snacks, like homemade snacks for my hiking friends.
The most stunning view is always hard-earned. And after all that hard work, of course there's one last rewarding meal waiting for us.
before going to Newfoundland, I actually did lots of research on the food, and I spoke to my coworker, who is from Newfoundland, and she advised me to try the cod. She basically told me like, yeah, just order cod. You wouldn't go wrong if you order cod at the local restaurant, which I did. I probably had cod like 7-8 times during our trip.
挺好吃的，
说一定要哪一天回去。
跟昨晚的比呢？
但是比昨天晚上更嫩一些吧。
还在看着我吃梨。
这玩意儿可能更
他没问你们每一个人吗？
月夜に浮かぶ白波ただ眺めていた忘れかけ
My next adventure would be I want Shihan, Selena and Lihan to come to Alberta, enjoy like good food in Banff. Maybe go to Jasper, see a few grizzly bears. See a moose that we are, really looking forward to see in Newfoundland.
夏空鼓動終わったかまり
We were purely intrigued by nature at first when we saw the ads, and then our craving for the local foods grew. But what ultimately made Newfoundland such attractive to us was the promise we made to each other of going together. So we're going together, we can eat, live, struggle, and in the end, laugh at our struggles all together again. Old memories were reignited, while new ones were created.